Hi, today's video is part 2 of the Stumpwork mushroom series. I'll show you how to attach the caps made in part 1, as well as how to work a raised stem. I'll also add a flatter background mushroom and some loopy grasses. Do watch part 1 if you haven't already. I'll pop a link in the description box below. So let's get started then. I'm using a plain, natural colored, medium weight muslin. And I'm going to use a Tim Holtz Distress watercolor pencil just to add some color. I've used a bit of water to blend the marks. I won't be washing this, so I'm not worried about washing it out later. Using the more rounded tool, I'm going to draw around this for a third mushroom in the background. First, work split stitch to outline the shape. Then fill with detached blanket stitch in the same way as we did on the other caps. After filling, I've gone over the top outline with a stem stitch to create a nice even line. For the mushroom stem, work a series of horizontal lines in white or cream, fairly close but not too much, where you want the stem to be. Starting from the bottom, work a back stitch over each of these horizontal stitches. Don't penetrate the fabric. This is raised stem stitch, one of my favorite stitches. At the top, sink the thread and go back to the bottom to start a new row. The rows should be worked in the same direction so that they lie close together. With practice, you'll be able to work up and down, but initially, always working from bottom to top will help you to understand how the stitch works and which side of the needle that the thread needs to be. Add a few random stitches on the cap to represent the spots, and then work a few tufts of grass. Using the comb from our Stumpwork tool set and a green thread, work a few stitches that come up and around a tooth, then back down. You can skip a tooth or not as you wish. Then bring the thread up to one side of the stitches and weave over and under them. Sink the needle at the other side, then come up again to repeat as many times as you wish. I like to come out more at each side a little bit to create a little mound. Remove the comb and place a little anchor stitch. The loops can be cut later or left as they are. Play around with the caps made in part 1. Decide where you want them to be. Stitch the one that will be behind the other one down, making sure that you leave that space created by working 2 layers. When that is secure, take a length of ordinary string and fold it back and forth, then twist it a bit to create the padding for this stem. Because this is a little more forward than the previous, we want a little bit more dimension on it. Secure this string in place with a few little stitches. And then work a series of horizontal stitches across the string. Then trim and tuck the ends of the string into the mushroom cap. Spread out the ends. They will work as the gills of the mushroom. Make some little securing stitches inside of the cap and then add more horizontal stitches over the string if you need them. Now work raised stem stitch over this string padding, just as on the previous, to create a textured stem for the mushroom. Take care not to catch the string. Repeat these steps for the third mushroom, using more string for an even more pronounced stem. Pad the caps with wadding if needed to make them stand out a little bit more. Add little random stitches to the caps to be the spots. In the next video, we'll look at some other textured elements to add so that we can finish this little picture. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and hit the like button and leave me a comment. I love to hear from you. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now.